The dog didn't know what was happening, but his little owner wouldn't stop crying. The father spoke in the dog's voice. "Kyle, don't cry. You're making me worried." Hearing that, Kyle immediately stopped. He didn't want his dog to worry about him. The couple soon realized something. Whenever things got tough, if they spoke as if the dog was talking, Kyle would calm down right away. At bedtime, Kyle would remind the dog to go to sleep on time. And out of nowhere, he called his dad for the first time in a long while. His mom jumped in right away, and Winnie softly said, "Good night, Mom." She teared up on the spot. When it was time for rehab school, Kyle just wanted to take the dog for a walk. When his mom asked him about school, he lashed out and hit her by accident. She held her hysterical son tightly. The father quickly spoke as the dog again, asking Kyle to stop, saying he was scaring the dog, but Kyle kicked the dog hard instead. That night, the father pretended the dog was hurt, saying they might have to send him away. Kyle begged for forgiveness and pleaded for the dog to stay. Things settled down for the moment, but the dog stopped eating, even lost interest in going on walks. The vet said his condition was serious. Kyle seemed to understand what was coming. He told the dog not to be in too much pain, or he'd end up in heaven like grandma, but he didn't want his dog to go. Morning came in the blink of an eye, and the dog was suddenly back to normal. The father said it was because the dog loved Mom so much. He didn't want to leave. They all went to the park, happy and relieved. Kyle looked at his mom and said, "I'm just like the dog. I love you too, Mom." His mom couldn't believe it. She gently pulled him into her arms.